Welcome back to Switch to Linux. On this April Fool's, we bring you a special edition of DistroWars. Who will win? Is it Justin Bieber Linux or is it Hannah Montana? That's right. We're going to have a look at these two nonsense distros that are way too old to actually be functional. In fact, Hannah Montana Linux is so stinking old. There's only a 32-bit version of it, so I did have to tweak my VirtualBox. Hopefully I remember to tweak it back when I go ahead and do another distribution. So this is 100% free Linux operating system based on Kubuntu with a Hannah Montana theme. So we basically have Kubuntu with Hannah Montana, but do not be alarmed. This is going to be nothing like Kubuntu you have ever seen unless you have been in Linux that long ago, because this Kubuntu is so old, it makes Windows 98 look new. All right. It is a 32-bit download. Chances are we can't even install extra software on it because the repos are probably super old. Being based on Kubuntu, it comes with a live CD boot menu that is identical in functionality with one upstream operating system. It will allow users to choose a language to use from the get-go. Whoa! We have language options! That's amazing. From the boot menu, you can try the distribution without even installing anything on your computer. But why would you want to do that? You need to be the envy of your school with Hannah Montana Linux on your device. So you can go ahead and get started, verify the integrity of the bootable menu. I promise you, there's no integrity in this thing at all. None at all. All right, but let's see if you run a memory test as well as boot into an existing operating system. The themed Kubuntu, the KDE is the default desktop environment of Hannah Montana Linux because it just pops like a pop star. It features traditional and familiar layouts comprised of a single panel location on the bottom edge of the screen. Panel includes main applet, a desktop switcher, a system tray, a task manager, and a places applet. Holy crap, there's so many features. Contains the mostly KDE specific applications. Sorry, I'm a writer. KDP is a big name also in my world. There aren't so many applications pre-installed. There aren't so many. I wish I'd say there ain't so many applications pre-installed. I could say really like a heck. There ain't so many applications installed in Hannah Montana Linux, and most of them are KDE specific. Some of the most important ones we can mention: GwenView, Image Viewer, Amarok Audio Player, the Dragon Player as a little hatchling. That thing's gonna be so old. KTorrent, BitTorrent, Client Aggregator, Newsreader, and an Instant Messenger, Copeat Instant Messenger, Kmail, as well as the Conqueror web browser. I have been conquered. So that is Hannah Montana Linux. We'll have a look at that. We also, though, have Justin Bieber Linux. Justin Bieber Linux is also called is it Babian? Bebian. It's Justin Bieber themed puppy Linux derivative. It may be Justin Bieber Linux, but it still beats Windows and Mac. True words may never have been spoken before. All right, so this guy here, at least it is 64-bit. So we have downloaded these guys, and what we are going to do is we will jump right on into it. And since we are going to, since we kind of want to do ladies first around here, then we'll go ahead and do Bieber Linux first, because, you know, ladies first and all that. Let's go ahead and double the size of this, because if you think any of these things are actually good enough to actually go full screen into the system, you got another thing coming, my friend. And so let's go ahead and get this guy, let this guy boot. See what it does. Look at that. Oh, it's a beast. Did that just bark at me? Did Justin Bieber just bark at me? All right, graphical interface has been determined. This guy is so difficult to use. You'll actually notice that the mouse will kind of fall off the screen at bad places, so you kind of have to fight with the mouse a little bit. I can choose between 800, 600, 800, 600, or 640 by 480. By the way, those are the only two options I had when I had my first computer back in the Windows 95 era. Let's go ahead and click OK. It says nothing has changed because Bieber is still the rockingest, awesomest person ever. So here we have our little system tray down here. We have some tools down here. There's a firewall configuration. There's auto magic default installation without questions. All right, or we have the default installation. Yeah, baby. Let's go ahead and do that. So we have some nice tools to set up a firewall. We have active interfaces. We have our personal storage space. We have our volume here. Now, I did have a problem with this guy in that I could not actually get it to install. So we are running this one live. We have the ability to restart the servers, lock screens, reboots. All right, we have our applications. We have a web browser. We have a file manager. Look at this bad boy. This is such a file manager that was spawned forth out of the 1990s. It's not even funny. In fact, it's very possible that the file manager is older than Justin Bieber himself. But look at how amazing it is. It's just like, oh, wow. Jump up like that. Here's your applications. Here's your mail, puppy preferences. Yeah, baby. Look at that. All right. So we are right clicking on the desktop. There's our, let's have a look at our web browser. Oh, look at that. We're using Google. I think from like 1999. I even think it's even loading a Google from that long ago. And from our Justin Bieber Google here, we can actually find some Justin Bieber stuff. Yeah. Oh man, what's going on here? SSL support is not available. This thing is so old it doesn't even support SSL. That's exciting. I think this is when my leading candidate for my daily driver, as it doesn't even support modern web browsing. We have word processing. Look at this stuff. This is awesome. I wonder if it has a spelling checker. It does have a spelling checker. Go ahead and right click. Look at that. We can change things in our spelling checker. We have a thesaurus. We can do a Google search. Man, this thing's awesome. What are we working with? This is such an awesome word processor. I might actually use it for a while. We are AbiWord. All right, AbiWord is what we got. Sweet. All right, I got to see if I can get my mouse over to actually close. I can't because my mouse just keeps on. No, I got to go up and around over here. No, let me close my window. There we are. Okay, no, close without saving. All right, other things we have. Now, we do have a settings manager over here. We have Elsa Mixer, GTK theme. Why would we want to change our GTK theme? This amazing purple and blue, it just speaks Justin Bieber. All right, but we have some other options here as well. Clear looks, crux, default, Emacs, flat gray, gradient, mist. Oh yeah, the not Mac, that was our default. Let's just go with our not Mac. Click OK. Going back over here, we have Rocks theme, Conky configuration. There's menus, wallpapers. Let's see if we have other Justin Bieber wallpapers to choose from. Oh, we do. They give us multiple Bieber wallpapers. Look at that kid, man. We got that one there. And we got that one there. When I met you, girl, my heart went knock, knock. Oh, Lord. Is that really a Bieber line, I assume? I can't say that I'm knowledgeable on the Biebs. All right. We also have inside of our control panel here. Our control panel here does have the installation process. I simply could not get this guy to install, though. I tried all of the different things. I even read the documentation for a while, and I could not get this bad boy working at all. But we can add, remove programs. Let's see if actually anything will install. That would be fun. Let's go ahead and install gedit. Test URLs. Testing, testing, testing. I bet it's not working. Testing, testing. All right. Well, I was trying to close out of there. Let's just go with this one. Let's download packages. Let's see if it connects. Whoa, we installed software. Dude, we just installed a software on Bieber Linux. This thing is so old. Oh, no missing libraries. Look at that. Examined user installed packages and found these missing. No missing dependencies. So we can now get in here and get to gedit, I think. If I can get my mouse over here and close this thing. There we are. So we are actually able to install software. That might be the clincher for us. It's so good. All right. So that's Bieber Linux, guys. Let's go ahead and we'll go ahead and jump on in with Hannah Montana Linux, and we'll see which one is the best Linux distro. Here we are on our amazing Hannah Montana Linux boot screen. I don't know who came up with that bright green on there. Oh, look at this guy. Now, this guy here, at least the mouse seems to work consistently, and it's able to install. So if you're looking for one of these Linux distros that's actually going to enable you to install, this is the distro you want to go with, because the installation works flawlessly. All right, so over here, landing on the desktop, we have our Hannah Montana. Oh, such glorious noise. Such glorious noise. All right, so here's our dolphin. So there we are. We can get in there. You can see it's vomitous, like, well, it's more purple than pink. I was thinking vomitous pink, but it's definitely more purple than pink. All right, appearance settings. Let's see. There's desktop folder view. We have themes, Hannah Montana, of course. Various images. There's various pictures. So we have a few other pictures to choose from. We can go with this one here. Look at that. All right. We can go with this guy. Be your envy of the town with this one. Particularly you high school boys. You'd be the envy of the town. That's our default. We also have these ones here if you're into the pictures there. So there we are. We can go. Oh, there's just one more. Let's just go ahead and have a look at the last one here. Look at that. So we have all of these photos here of Hannah Montana that we can do. Let's go with this one here for the rest of our little review here. You can kind of see that the theming is skeuomorphic enough that even I get sick looking at it, and I love skeuomorphism. We have the ability here to unlock or lock our widgets. We can do appearances, settings. All right, let's look at the applications. We have the Conqueror web browser. Let's see if this one can actually go online. Let's look for Hannah Montana. Do some searches for Hannah Montana. Let's see. Previous page is sending you. Sure. Cannot be completed. I'm guessing. Oh, look at this. This one can't handle SSLs either. So I guess none of these are going to allow you to work with your SSL. So that's actually perfectly fine. Let's go ahead and have a look at this. Here's our themes, our pictures, everything else going on here. We have, let's see, personal information. So there's contact. Let's have a look at system settings. Appearances. We just have a few different options in here. We're not going to change any of these because I do not want to mess up the amazing themes and icons inside of here. These are so amazing. All right, so we have font installer, add and remove software. We got to see if we can install some software on this thing. All right. We installed gedit on the other one. Let's see if we can install gedit here. See if I can figure out how. There we are. Apply. Let's apply now. Oh, that's going to be removed. Cancel that. I wanted to find something that's not already installed. Let's see. Let's go with only available. Thunderbird, I think, did exist around that time. Look at that. Thunderbird version 2, baby. That's when Thunderbird was the stuff. That was actually my favorite version of Thunderbird. Let's see if it'll actually install. Will also be installed as dependencies. We need our super secret password. It's definitely not 123. On this one, it's HM. Oh, download failed. Well, that sucks. So we can't install software on this one. So I guess between the two, Bieber Linux does allow us to run software. It actually runs on a 64-bit system as well. So that's actually pretty good. But this one here, we got copy. We got this. Here's all of our software. Let's go back. We have our internet. Oh, remote desktop client. Didn't I see a hacker trying to use Hannah Montana Linux to hack into my system the other day? I think I did. I laughed at him like a silly man, and he just like went away and crying and stuff. It was kind of funny. I felt really bad for making a scammer feel bad. Oh, look at this. Hardware drivers. Yes. Searching for available hardware drivers. There are no proprietary drivers on the system. That is so totally epic. Oh, I missed what that thing was trying to do, but oh no. Something happened. My menu disappeared. I don't know where it went. Okay, I guess I accidentally hid the dashboard. All right, so let's see if there's anything else in here. There's your computer, recently used. Yeah, let's go ahead and we'll go ahead and shut down this system, even though it's the best system ever. So there was my take on Bieber Linux versus Hannah Montana. Which is your next daily driver? Let me know. To wrap this up, though, in the summary, at least the Justin Bieber Linux, despite it didn't actually give us the ability to install, it did allow us to run on a modern 64-bit computer. Hannah Montana, not so much. Only 32-bit available for download. Justin Bieber Linux also gave us the ability to install software. Hannah Montana was a no-go. Overall, I don't know though. Hannah Montana gave us this baker's pink that would make us go crazy, as if isolation would not already do that to us. And it allows you to install it. So I'm going to call this a wash. We're going to let the two pop stars battle it out. Maybe we can get them to do an updated cover of You Don't Bring Me Flowers Anymore. Let me know your thoughts about these two distros in the comments down below.